Jim Downs here for another forced march into the world of computer and video games with 240 seconds of gaming. Today we're going to talk about a game called Treadmarks. It's published and developed by Longbow Digital Arts. Treadmarks is one of those really simple games, I guess is pretty much the only way I can put it. I checked it out as a demo a little while back, but we finally got a full version of the game from Longbow Digital Arts to check out. But essentially, the game breaks down to an off-road tank racing game. There's a number of different tanks. They're sort of souped-up M1A1 Abrams, which, you know, those are the modern tanks we use today. And also what they call these like liquid metal tanks, which is the one I chose to drive here. Now, interesting thing about this game is rarely do I come across a game that in the setup options allows you to use native glide for an SGI OpenGL for an SGI workstation, which is pretty impressive. And in fact, what I want to do, and I'm going to do, is haul this game over to our 3D guys here and see how it looks running on the running on one of these workstations. But in fact, it's got all kinds of 3D modes. In fact, they support, you know, they got OpenGL, NVIDIA, ATI, 3dFX Matrox, Unreal, and even Logitech. I don't know how Logitech somehow factors into this game. But the reason I'm kind of talking around the point here is because there's really not much to this game. You can either blow each other up running around this environment, or you can race, and then you blow each other up even though you're racing. Controls are a little funky, keyboard moves you, mouse aims your turret, small learning curve there. You know, this game strikes me much more as a technology demo for Longbow than an actual game. The physics for the vehicles seem like an afterthought. There's not a lot of control. The way they bounce around is like they just added in later. Now, it's pretty. There's some cool lighting effects, and they do, you know, nice things with weapon effects. There are a bunch of different weapons. I figure I'll share 23, in fact, and I'll share some of those with you now. Flamethrowers, plasma guns, plasma mines, airstrikes, machine guns, chain guns, lasers. Actually, there's some interesting ones here. Dirt balls. Nothing more intimidating than a dirt ball. Nuclear missiles. Boy, that sounds like a big one. Matter missiles. Well, watch out for the matter missile. And finally, the ultimate is called the Evil Incarnate Gun. I never came across the Evil Incarnate Gun, but from what I understand, the game allows you to morph the terrain completely, which is kind of cool. They've set up the engine so that it doesn't hinder performance, but if you get the Evil Incarnate Gun, I think you can blow the whole planet away, or at least dig giant trenches. It's called Treadmarks. Do I recommend you spend money on it? No, not really. There's not a lot of game here. It's a little flashy, pretty thing, but don't buy this one.